We've got a plethora of options in the 125cc scooter segment in India. You got sporty 125s like the TVS N-Torq and the Aprilia SR 125. Then you got your premium offerings like the Honda Grazia, the Suzuki Bergman Street, and of course the Vespa models. But the one that rakes in the most numbers are family scooters, and the Suzuki Access is the king of them all. Well, Hero now have got a family 125cc scooter, the Destini 125, and here are 5 things that you need to know about it. Point 1. This is the only scooter in India to get start-stop technology. We've already seen Hero's patented i3S technology work quite well on their motorcycles, and now it has derived down onto their scooters as well. And how i3S exactly works is that when you arrive to a standstill, the engine ignition is cut off in order to save fuel. And here's a quick demo of the system in action. So you slow down, halt, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the bike is off. And if you want to start her back again, you just have to go on the brakes, give it a gentle throttle input, and you're on. The system here doesn't work as seamlessly as you would see on Hero's motorcycles, as you run the risk of flooding the carburetor. But the system is meant to give you better fuel efficiency. So, does it? No, it doesn't. And that brings us to point number 2. The efficiency is just about on par with most of its 125cc rivals. In our fuel efficiency test runs, the Destini 125 gave roughly 48 kilometers to the liter in the city, which is marginally better than the likes of the Honda Activa 125 as well as its sibling the Grazia. But in the city, it is still the Access which is king when it comes to fuel efficiency. Out on the highway, this motor feels a little bit more stress, and that means the fuel efficiency numbers drop below the segment average. But does it make up for it in performance? Yes, it does. And that brings us to point number 3. The performance is great. Hero has done a great job in keeping the performance of the Destini 125 as close as possible to the benchmark in the family scooter segment, the Access 125. When it comes to acceleration, Destini is just a few fractions off the Access. But when it comes to roll-ons, or for that matter braking, the Destini is marginally better than the Access. Surprisingly, the Destini recorded the second fastest top speed in the 125cc scooters that we've tested so far. The ride quality is definitely on the stiffer side. Hero has designed the suspension in a way to take in load, and that means when you're riding with a pillion on board, the suspension does feel pliant. But when you encounter small bumps, the bike feels a bit wallowy, but not as much as you would experience on the Activa 125 or for that matter the Grazia. But if you're riding solo or if you're light, those same small bumps will feel a bit too hard, especially when you're going over bad roads. It darts through traffic with similar ease like any of its 125cc brethren, and overall that makes it a great performance package because, point number 4, this is the most affordable 125cc scooter on sale in India. At Rs 54,650 ex-showroom Delhi, the Destini is the cheapest 125 on sale in India, and this variant with the alloy wheels is roughly 3,000 rupees more. And to put things into perspective here, the base model of the Destini 125 is cheaper than the best-selling 110cc scooter in India, the Activa 5G. However, affordability comes at a cost of fewer features. Point number 5, it does miss out on some modern features. There's no LED lighting, there isn't a 12-inch front wheel, there is no disc variant. The floorboard space is adequate, but the under-seat storage is quite less. It does have few nifty features though, such as this quick access key fob, wherein you can open the fuel filler cap as well as the seat, right from the ignition panel over here itself, and you have tubeless tires both at the front as well as the rear for added convenience. When it comes to the looks, well, it isn't the most beautiful looking scooter. Well, the design is sort of like the Activa 125 or even for that matter the Aviator. So if we had to pick the best family 125cc scooter, it would still definitely be the Suzuki Access 125 because it is exceptional when it comes to features, performance or for that matter comfort. But one can make a good case for the Destini as well. You're getting 125cc performance for the price of a 110, and the bike was designed to carry load. That means for two-up riding, this is a better option. And if that meets your criteria, well, then maybe the Destini is the good choice for you.